Hi, in this video, I'm going to talk about the Kubernetes termination lifecycle. Um, whenever we terminate a pod, Kubernetes does many things in the background. In this video, I'm going to talk about those steps in detail. So, the first step is changing the pod state to terminating state, and then it stop accepting any request for the pod. And then second step is invoking the pre-stop execution commands. So pre-stop execution command is nothing but like one of the lifecycle event where we can implement our own cleanup logics. So we can implement this logic if you want to have a graceful shutdown of your applications. So let me go to this page and I can show you some sample pre-stop execution commands. So this is one of the part specification, samples part specification here, and then the pre-stop execution command, we have some simple command. So this will be executed by the Kubernetes runtime whenever we terminate the pod. So let me go back to this page. So the pre-stop hook would be executed, and then the third step is Symptom signal is sent to the pod. So Symptom signal would be sent to the pod to allow the pod to terminate itself. So whenever we send the Symptom signal, and if you want to have any cleanup logic in the applications, any cleanup logic in the application, those would be executed. For example, in Java applications, you can add a shutdown hook, and then you can provide proper cleanup strategy and all. So these would be executed. This would be executed whenever we send a term signal to this application. So yeah, those will be executed in the third step. The fourth step is Kubernetes waits for a grace period of time. So Kubernetes has to wait because the pod has to terminate gracefully and all, right? So it allows, by default it allows for 30 seconds to do the graceful shutdown of a pod, and if the pod still runs even after 30 seconds, then it will forcefully forcefully kill the pods by sending out the sick term signals, the sick kill signals. That is the last step here. So if so for some reasons, if your pod is taking more time to do all the cleanup operations, means you can still change the termination grace period time to some other higher value. For example, in this pod specification here, they just change the termination grace period time to 60 seconds instead of 30 seconds. So in this way you can configure everything in the pod specification itself. So these are the steps. So the first step is like let me repeat it everything. Changing the pod status to terminating, and then stop accepting all the requests for this particular pod, and then invoking the pre-stop hook to the graceful shutdown, and then sending out the Symptom signal to the pod to do the graceful shutdown, and the application itself invoke the shutdown hook to do the graceful shutdown there itself, and then Kubernetes waits for about 30 seconds to allow the pod to terminate it gracefully, and if the pod still runs even after 30 seconds or the termination grace period time, then signal signal is sent to the pod and the pod would be removed completely. So these are the steps happen in the background, and Kubernetes takes care of everything, so we don't need to worry about all those things for ourselves. So thank you. I will provide all these links in my the descriptions of my video. Please refer those, and if you have any questions, please feel free to add your comments in my video. Thank you.